Today I'm going to show you how to make this Irish Lace Afghan. I'm going to show you how to make the first square and then how to do an invisible join for the rest of the squares of the pattern. So sometimes when I'm reading a crochet pattern, I don't really understand some of it. So I'm going to give you an overview of what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a square that I've made out of a different kind of yarn that I'm not that crazy about, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. So here we're going to make a chain of 6 and join at the beginning to make a circle, and then in the circle we're going to make 8 double crochet 3 together, chain 5, double crochet 3 together, chain 5. So that's going to be your first round, and then your second round is going to be a single crochet in the top of this chain 5 stitch, chain 5, single crochet, chain 5, single crochet all the way around. And the third round is going to be a chain 5, double crochet 3 together, chain 3, double crochet 3 together, chain 5, single crochet, chain 5, and then it repeats around. So let's get started. So here we're going to do our chain 6, join at the beginning, slip stitch, chain 2, that's going to be our first double crochet. Now this is going to be our first double crochet 3 together. You're only going to come through the first 2 loops, and chain 5. Now our next double crochet 3 together, chain 5. We're going to do 8 of these. Now you'll have to scoot your clusters closer together so all 8 of your double crochet 3 togethers fit in this ring of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more. Now we're going to join right here in this first top of the chain 2 we did. We're going to slip stitch. Now the next row, it needs to end up in the top of this chain 5. So we're going to slip stitch in, then we're going to go on top and slip stitch, and now we're going to do a single crochet. So now it's on the top. Chain 5, single crochet in the top of each chain 5s all the way around. Now on the last one, see, here's where we started. So on this last chain 5, we're only going to chain 2, and then you're going to double crochet into the single crochet because we want it to be in the center of the chain 5. So that's going to be a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 5. And then we're going to start our clusters. Of double crochet 3 together. So there's our first cluster, chain 3, and a second cluster. Chain 5, single crochet in the top of the chain 5, another cluster, double crochet, double, pull through all 4, chain 3, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 5, single, cluster, chain 3, cluster, chain 5. Sometimes when you're crocheting, you need to use your fingers to help you out. Okay, now our last chain 5. slip stitch right into that single crochet. Okay, so this is our first square. We're going to get rid of all of these. So we have a cluster here. 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters. That's our square. We're going to feed the tail in just a second. We're going to do one more of these squares, and I'm going to show you how to invisible join into the corner, into this 5 chain, this 5 chain, and into this corner. Chain 6, slip, chain 2, your first double crochet 3 together. There's only 3 loops on the hook for your first one. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it's hard to keep that tail down, so you can crochet it underneath. Okay, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoot them around so we have room. Now for my tension, I have tension here. I have tension in my finger. I'm holding here with tension in the center, and I have tension in my hand with my hook. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Okay, slip stitch into the top of the chain 2 that we did. Now we're going to slip under. Now we're going to slip over and then single crochet. Oops, what I do? Oops, single crochet, then chain 5, single crochet in the top of each chain 5. Now on this last one, you're only going to chain 2, and then you're going to do a double crochet no, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that one's supposed to be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I go too far? What did I do? Yep, I went too far. Okay. Got carried away. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're in chain 2. And then here is that single crochet that we're going to double crochet into. Now, this is where we're going to join the invisible join. So we're in chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how that is in the center of that chain 5 now? And chain 5, and now we're going to do our first cluster. 1 double crochet, 2, 3, pull through, chain 1. Now you're going to pick up your first square. You're going to put the back sides together, and in the top of the chain 3 in the center stitch, you're going to slip stitch. Your slip stitch counts as your second stitch, and then one more is 3. Now you're going to do your second cluster. Pull through. Now the next one was supposed to be 5, but because we're joining, we're only going to do 2. Then you're going to go underneath to slip stitch for 3 to the square behind, chain 2 more, and then you're going to single crochet in the next chain 5 space. Then we're going to do that again, chain 2, you're going to go under and slip stitch and chain 2. That's your second 5, and now this last chain 5 space is where we're going to do our next cluster. We're going to do our first cluster of 3. We're going to chain 1. We're going to find the center of the chain 3 on the square behind. We're going to slip stitch, chain 1 more, and then we're going to do our second cluster. Chain 5. And we'll be continuing around to finish the square, but that is how you do the invisible join. So you have 2 corners connected here and 2 corners connected here, and then the chain 5 spaces connected in the center. And you're going to want to do a row of about 12, depending on what size hook you're using for the length of the blanket that you want. And that's how you do the invisible join for the Irish Lace pattern. Thanks for watching.